Hey everybody, this is Christopher Smith. This video should last less than 10 minutes, and we'll give you an introduction on how to install the FibLines indicator for TradeStation. So again, the goals of the presentation: download the indicator from the website and the cell store, figuring out where the file downloaded to, which is really the biggest challenge in the process, and installing and configuring the FibLines indicator for TradeStation. So let's start. Where to get the indicator? Well, you can go up to my website at there we go. It's fibtools.blogspot.com, and over here on the right side you can click on Store or the blue button, and that will bring you to the cell store that looks like this. And in this case, we're going to download and install the FibLines free indicator for TradeStation. So we're going to left click on that. We're going to click Get It Now, and put in your first name, last name, email address, just click Continue, and of course there's no charge for the free version, and click Download. At that point the file will download to the downloads area on your browser. Now the location for that file depends on your operating system, Windows version, what browser you're using, etc. For Windows XP, it's going to go under C:\Documents and Settings, your logged on username. Actually, that's not true. This is for XP, it's in My Documents. Excuse me, username, My Documents, downloads. For Windows 7, 8, and 10, it's C:\users/logged on username/downloads. For Mac users, well, actually, Mac users doesn't apply to TradeStation. We'd skip over that. So if all else fails, you can just type in %userprofile/downloads, and that should resolve to either one of these for Windows XP or Windows 10. Another easy way to do it is if you just go back to your browser window, and once you download the file, you'll see it down here in the taskbar. If you're using Google Chrome, just click the Show All Downloads link. And once you do that, you'll come to the downloads area for Chrome. You can just click the Open Downloads folder, and you'll come to the folder where the file was downloaded to. So in this case, you see the zip file that was downloaded. That contains 3 separate files. You can just right-click on that and click Extract Here or Extract To, and that will create a folder in that directory with the 3 files in it. So if you double-click on that, we can see the 3 files: FibLines free easy language file, legal agreement, which you're required to read and agree to before using the indicator, and a list of the symbols. So once you've located your downloads folder, and you've downloaded the file and extracted it, you have the folder with the 3 files in it, you're ready to go to TradeStation. So let's bring up TradeStation and bring up my favorite symbol in this case, which is QQQ. I'm going to select Insert Indicator, and we're going to click Import. Using Import Export Wizard, import Easy Language ELD file. Click Next. And here's where you have to browse to the location of your download folder. So this is, again, the tricky part. Now, it turns out in this case, fortunately, it brings me right to my downloads. But if you have any trouble with that, you can type in %userprofile, %downloads, and again, that'll bring you right to that same location. Now you just double-click on the folder, and there's your FibLines free. Click OK, or click Open, and Next. Next, next. It's telling me there's already one in there, which is fine. Just say yes to all. Very good. So now the indicator has been imported. Once this stuff goes away, and you can select Insert Indicator. Scroll down to FibLines free and click OK. And voila, the FibLines are now visible on QQQ. Now, one funny thing with TradeStation is that for some reason it does the scaling down here, so you can get rid of that by going to Format Analysis Techniques and Format, and on the axis thing here, just say Same Axis Underlying Data, click OK, and now the indicator will be scaled so that according to whatever scaling you pick, and this thing on the bottom goes away. So taking a look at the long-term view of the QQQ here, scrolling back, one of the interesting features, I should say, of the FibLines for TradeStation is that it draws an arc from the beginning, or a slope from the beginning of Elliott wave 1 to the end of Elliott wave 1. In this case, I think if I go to the data window, we can see that the beginning of Elliott Wave 1 I have as starting in March of 2008 at the lows of the financial crisis and ending in April of 2010. So you'll see after that, prices moved sideways for a little while, came back, found support right at that 100% line, ran up to the 161, moved sideways, got deflected back and forth a couple of times here. Bounced very effectively off of the 261, came up here, and most recently, so moving sideways, got deflected off these orange lines a few times, and this is where we are right now. So you see in the QQ, we're between the 261 and the 423, so possible prices can run back up here to the 130 level on the Qs, but for now, we've been in a downtrend lately. So that's the interpretation for the Qs. It's relatively the same for the DIA, Dow 30, ETF, and SPY. I have the beginning and end of Elliott Wave 1 both occurring at those same points during 2009 and 10. Same for the SPY, and also for the cash futures, the ES, the NQ for the NASDAQ. Excuse me, I got to do at ES on TradeStation, and at NQ for NASDAQ, and at TF for the Russell. Okay, so that's it. So the free version, as you know, supports those major ETFs and their cash futures. The paid version of FibLines, which costs $99, includes support for over 220 symbols, the Dow 30, the NASDAQ 100, select sector spiders, gold, oil, dollar index, interest rates, pretty much all in there. And that costs $99, and that includes 1 year of maintenance. So as new symbols come and go and the lines need to be reevaluated, stock splits, et cetera, that will be covered for 1 year once you make that purchase. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck with your trading, and have a great day.